Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That one on its way. Out of here. Stands at third with one gone in the inning. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto right there to make the grab. Runner tag.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time,
runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow! The third baseman, David Wright.
Same bitch she hang with.
That's too low. Ball one.
well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Soto makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline. Pitch coming up, and on the mound today, it's Walker Buehler.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same time, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. So runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't think they would.
And here is David Wright. First pitch misses. Buehler, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. That one felt good. It's 2-0. And now it's Juan Soto. That pitch gets the corner, 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground, right side. And there's a hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you another one.
Curtis Granderson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. This one in the air, right field. Soto makes the catch, and there's one gone. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off. Here's the second baseman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value and the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that's outside. 2-0. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Everything came together for him. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Rodriguez pulls it down, and there's 2 away. And now the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And now that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez
Put on the truck,
makes the catch, and that is that. Back here with my pal singing, getting the nod on the mound, Garrett Crochet.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Line drive. Trout makes the grab on the run. And now batting, Mike Trout.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
A little bit low, and that's ball one.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Back there. And out of here. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
Two strikes.
Cuts on it, misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Here's Juan Soto. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab.
That's another reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to go out.
Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Struck him out looking. Here's the second baseman. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
0-2 the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That one on its way. Alley. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 3-1. Now it's the DH. Teoscar Hernandez. Both 2 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone now. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Hank Greenwood. Just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Well, sixth. Outside low. Going to count 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Granderson under this one. Corrals it. And that will end the inning. We go to the top of the seventh. And the batter now, Mike Trout. And a swing and a miss there. Hoffman in his seventh season. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Swung on, belted. Rodriguez drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Just missed. Bases empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that one finds its way through.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Mauer stands at first with 1 out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, David Wright.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3. Bottom of the 7th. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the pitch. That one hammered center field. Back there. Gone. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 3-2. And fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
This one in the air. Greenberg gets under it. Pulls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Sosa, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The count.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. We go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. First pitch swinging.
this has been a really nice game at the plate.
So they turn to their closer, Emmanuel Clase.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time,
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow! Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Trout makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Mike Trout now at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. On the ground, right side. On the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. The first offering a fastball for a strike. Suarez, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
he wins every pitch. And for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
That misses, and the count 1-2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail. He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. And that one is inside ball 1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
That one is absolutely belted, and no one can get there. Caught in between, trying for third now. And they put the tag on him for the out. So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Mauer. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. And that one hammered way back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
TikTok, this bitch reposted crazy. She reposted the craziest shit.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Nigga that only your sister and your friend know about, and
No way.
Lined, and that's a base
I'm
hit.
talking about the
And now
craziest
two
reposts.
aboard.
I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Same bitch she hang with.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. It might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Soto makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Crush to right. This one's got a chance. Home run. And they add to the lead. It's in 2. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And he blows that one by him at 100. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the ninth. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have Philadelphia.
Yeah. Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
And that's down and away.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Trout makes the grab, one away. Now, here is Juan Soto.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Inside. And it's 1-2. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Here's Ketel Marte.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one down the line, and foul ball. And a 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. Soto over at first with 1 away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining. And here's the catcher, Samuel Basallo. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Line drive. Ball game.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches. Really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
8-2 the final here for Chris